final mix in a serialized series like Code Lyoko has become, it's kind of weird to be talking about episodic filler. Even episodic shows end up having one or two episodes in their seasons that wind up being fillerish. Final Mix is one of them, and especially Attack of the Zombies is another one. But Final Mix is the first one, but it also brings out some key things in the canon anyway. Brings out three things. First off, this is the second appearance of one William Dunbar. Pain in the neck that we'll eventually get to. The other is Aelita's love of DJing. Something that will be brought up at least a couple more times before we're done. And will have a greater effect in the episode that it's brought up again in. But yes, before artists like Skrillex and Marshmello and, all those guys. Yes, this was the early days of techno music. So much so that Jim makes a note about weird electronic music is. Keep in mind, this is 2003. This line not only hasn't aged well, it's about as putrid as leaving milk out on a hot summer day in the middle of a block. It's really bad. But, all in all, Aelita's found her first quote-unquote human passion after repairing a turntable. Evil and testing it out oddly. But of course, Jeremy Love You Through a Periscope Belclaw isn't feeling that. This is the first of many toxic blow-ups that Jeremy will have for the duration of the series. The danger level of creepy controller is only about a 3 out of 10 here, but the reason I bring it up is it's gonna get worse. Much worse. And it's not even gonna take that long before the danger symbol goes up again. How soon? Give me about 6 or 7 episodes, and we'll get there. If not sooner. But Aelita goes through with the show anyway. Good on you, girl. As the school plans to jam out, thanks to them getting the gymnasium. Which, Sissy's actually surprised it actually happened. But poor Odd's got 2 big tests coming up, and he wants to cheat. But in every aspect of him cheating, karma does what karma does, and every option is taken out of for Odd's repertoire. He wants to cheat. He can't get to it. He wants to cheat off a works paper. No can do. He wants to sneak a cheat sheet through a backpack. Can't. Only with a pen. It would actually be tragic if it weren't so funny. In other words, don't cheat on your test, kids. It doesn't teach you anything. As far as Xana goes, he decides to be a big party pooper by possessing Jim. But this is the first instance of him being able to take a possessed person and replicate them. Yep, his specters can be more than one of itself. And he uses it for the first time here. A technique that he will become heavily proficient in down the road. And when I say heavily proficiently, I mean terrifyingly proficient. And poor Aelita for seemingly the third episode in the row gets that Palpatine. And for the second time in three, ends up shocked in somebody's arms. Like I told you, this girl has the worst luck. Poor thing. I want to protect her like a teddy bear or a child. And episodes like this only make my fatherly protection instincts go up. We actually find out this time what evil Jeremy wanted to do in a great day, and that's essentially serve her up to the Scipizoa, which, of course, tease, no deliver. The Ryoka warriors get there just in time, and the tower gets deactivated with little fuss. Actually, the return trip in time actually happens here, which is kind of surprising, but Jeremy's going to learn his lesson this time in the reset. But this is a 3 out of 6 episode. It is filler upon filler. Outside of the 3 bullet points I gave you, this episode you could theoretically skip. Or just watch a review like this one. And probably get away with it. Aren't really missing much. And the ongoing big plot doesn't get much love here. So, next week, we talk about the next one, which is not filler. Thank God. But until next week, I'm Nirvana Sparkle. Find peace in your own Nirvana. I'll see you next week.